월드 뉴스 시간입니다. 오늘은 문화 분야 뉴스를 준비해 봤는데요. 먼저 제목을 소개해 주시죠.
Paul Simon to leave the music business.
음악 업계를 떠날 예정인 폴 사이먼이라고 하는 소식입니다. Paul Simon is a big name.
Especially in Korea, he's huge, right?
Really?
Lots of Koreans know him too.
I think so.
Yes.
But not only in Korea, but around the world, I think.
Yeah, sure. Especially in his native US, right? As
네.
well.
그래서 이제 leave the music business라고 하니까 사람들이 충격을 받았다고 하는 소식이 기다리고 있는데요. 먼저 단어 하나만 소개하겠습니다. 연예계라고 할 때 영어로 뭐라고 표현하죠?
Showbiz. It's just one word there. SHOWBIZ. Shortened from show business. 이거 완전 오리지널 줄임말인 것 같아요.
그래요? show business 이거 길지 않은데 그냥 이것도 줄여서 showbiz.
Yeah. So anything in like TV or music industry is known as in showbiz.
That's right. Movies, acting,
Yeah.
things like that. 자, 그러면 연예계를 가리키는 showbiz 찾아보시면서 교재 58페이지 뉴스 듣고 오겠습니다.
Paul Simon has been active in the business for 61 years, since he was 13 years old. And now he's telling the New York Times newspaper that he is ready to give up making and playing music. The actual quote that he gave to the paper was, "Showbiz doesn't hold any interest for me, none." It's a story that quickly started trending on Facebook.
Wow, how are people reacting?
I think it's a mixture of some sadness as well as understanding that Simon is coming to the end of a super long career.
All right. So for those of you who are not familiar with Paul Simon, he's the Simon from Simon and Garfunkel.
Yeah, and isn't there a group in Korea, SG Wannabe? And wasn't that Simon and Garfunkel Wannabe? I understand.
I had no idea.
I think
아,
so.
진짜요?
제가 알기로.
그렇군요.
틀리면 죄송하고요. But I think it was that.
I see.
Yeah,
so he's that big.
Exactly.
네.
That people wanted to be him.
그렇죠. 그러면 한번 내용 파악해 볼까요?
Okay, Paul Simon has been active in the business for 61 years. Since he was 13 years old.
Wow, 61 years.
Wow, he's quite old then.
그것보다 중요한 거는 13세, 13살 때부터 61년 동안 현역으로 활동을 해왔다는 이야기인데요. 현역 활동을 한다라는 말로 has been or be active in the business 이런 표현이 쓰였네요.
Yeah, in the business here doesn't mean one company. It's talking about an industry.
그렇죠. In the field,
Yeah.
in the business. 여기서 말하는 business은 물론 in the music business.
Yeah, that's right. Okay. Next sentence. And now he's telling the New York Times newspaper that he is ready to give up making and playing music.
네, 그리고 이제 뉴욕 타임즈에게 뭐라고 말했냐면 음악 만드는 거, making music 그리고 playing music 연주하는 걸 그만둘 준비가 되었다고 이야기했습니다. 그런데 쓰인 표현이 he is ready to give up 포기하는 거 아닌가요? Give up.
But give up here is saying, I just don't want to do it anymore.
그렇죠.
Right? I'm going to give up football means I'm just not going to do football
You're
anymore.
quitting.
Yeah,
네.
exactly. The
그래서,
same thing.
네, give up이라는 것이 포기, don't give up 이렇게 말하면 포기하지 마라는 말이지만 포기 이외에도 문맥에 따라서 그만둔다라는 뜻으로도 자주 쓰이니까 꼭 기억해 주세요.
Yeah, you can give up your job as well.
Yeah, you can give up a bad habit.
No, of course you should do that, right? Okay. The actual quote that he gave to the paper was, "Showbiz doesn't hold any interest for me. None."
네, 실제로 무슨 말을 했는지를 지금 인용해 주는 거죠. 그 뉴욕 타임즈가 앞에 나왔잖아요. The New York Times newspaper라고 했던 말을 뒤에 다르게 바꿨는데 이 부분 다시 들려드리겠습니다.
The actual quote that he gave to the paper was, the actual quote that he gave to the paper was,
The actual quote that he gave to the
People?
people?
Paper.
paper가 되겠죠.
Yeah.
네. 그런데 그 people이라고 들릴 수도 있겠지만 앞에 문맥을 따지자면 newspaper가 paper로 바뀐 거죠.
Yeah, I mean, it could be the people at the paper, but that was just too complicated. Yeah, so they're just saying the paper. They could have said the newspaper as well.
네,
Right?
그렇지만 영어에서는 같은 단어를 반복하는 걸 피하려고 하기 때문에 the paper로 바뀌었고요. 실제로 했던 말은 showbiz doesn't hold any interest for me, none. 저는 연예계에 흥미가 전혀 없습니다.
He's 74, so he's
Yeah.
sick and tired of it, I
Of
think,
course,
right?
he's had enough.
He wants a rest. And that's an interesting way to say isn't interesting. Does not hold any interest for me. It's the same as saying it's not interesting. It's boring.
그렇죠. 이렇게 좀 더 쇼비즈를 앞에 주어로 내세워서 문장을 만든 거죠.
That's right. Next sentence. It's a story that quickly started trending on Facebook.
이 이야기, 이 소식이 페이스북에서 빠르게 started trending. 인기 토픽이 되기 시작했습니다. 라는 말인데 trending 요즘에 특히 자주 쓰이는 표현인 것 같아요. 특히 소셜미디어에서.
Exactly. Whenever something starts becoming popular on SNS, on any social media, you say it is trending.
It is trending now.
Yeah, it is trending now. Hopefully, 귀가 트이는 영어 is trending now on Instagram.
Maybe.
We've got our page.
Yes.
EBS Listen 1045. Okay,
exactly.
It will be trending now. Wow.
Let's make it trend, okay?
For sure. Wow, how are people reacting?
네, 우와 하면서 사람들이 어떻게 reacting, 반응하고 있나요? 라고 앵커가 질문을 했죠.
You know, I think it's a mixture of some sadness as well as understanding that Simon is coming to the end of a super long career.
네, 사람들이 아주 긴 커리어가 끝이 나는 것에 대해서 슬프다는 반응이 있고 이해를 한다는 반응도 섞여 있다라는 이야기였습니다. A mixture of A and B. 여기서 A as well as B 형태로 쓰였죠.
Yeah, that's a great way to say something. When you've got two contrasting feelings, it's a mixture of joy and sadness.
Exactly.
Things like that, right?
그렇지만 이해가 되긴 합니다.
그렇죠.
He's been doing that for a long time.
Okay, yeah,
Yeah.
of course, because he's been doing it 61 years. And at the end, they say the end of a super long career. 여기서 super is an emphasizer to long, but it's very informal.
맞아요. 슈퍼하고 비슷하게 쓰이는 것들이 뭐 super, hyper, 뭐 super duper 이런 말들이
그렇죠.
있지만
근데 다 공식적인 상황에서 쓰지 않아요.
Exactly.
Yeah. This is just a report in the showbiz industry, right?
That's right.
Okay, let's listen to the whole article again about Paul Simon leaving the music business.
Paul Simon has been active in the business for 61 years, since he was 13 years old. And now he's telling the New York Times newspaper that he is ready to give up making and playing music. The actual quote that he gave to the paper was, "Showbiz doesn't hold any interest for me, none." It's a story that quickly started trending on Facebook.
Wow, how are people reacting?
I think it's a mixture of some sadness as well as understanding that Simon is coming to the end of a super long career.
Vocabulary review.
네, 오늘 본문을 통해서 소개했던 단어 3개 복습해 보겠습니다.
Number 1, showbiz.
연예계,
Number 2, quoted.
인용구 또는 인용하다,
And number 3, fondly.
애정을 담아서 다정하게. 자, 그러면 이 세 표현을 이용한 대화 준비해봤거든요. 함께 감상해 보실까요?
Oh, Yanu, you're a funny guy. Have you ever considered showbiz?
It'd be cool to be an actor or comedian, but I don't think I'd want to be famous.
Most people would love the fame.
But celebrities are always quoted as saying this and that, even when it's not true.
Well, whether or not you become famous, many people will think fondly of you. You're famous.